We are going to discuss about this new syllabus of the NCERT, that is the Ganita Manjari. Here you will see that how various things are changed and how it is going to correlate with the real life situation. That is the uniqueness why NCERT has changed the syllabus this time. And in here in chapter 1, we have to discuss about this, that use of coordinates. So that is the brainstorming stage here, where it will make you to think in the different angles, how to find the solutions, and you can correlate yourself with the real life examples. So here onwards, this series is going to start. All things you'll get here free. And if you require some special attention, then you can message me or you can mail me. Okay. For that number will be in the comment given in the comment box. Otherwise, you can message at the number 7416932711 if any special attention is required. Okay. So here name is the use of coordinates. So like nowadays, suppose we are trying to go anywhere. So without knowing that place, we are taking the help of Google Map. So in the Google Map, how we are getting the location of that particular destination or the place that we want to visit. So that is given with the help of longitudes and the latitudes. So there also we have intersection of 2 points. Okay, so generally it is the lines. One is the longitudes, one is the latitudes. In the similar way, here we have coordinate systems. So in general, we have three different coordinate systems. One is given, that is the Cartesian coordinate system here. Apart from this, we have cylindrical coordinate system. So in the higher class, cylindrical, and another is the spherical. So these are the three different coordinate systems that you are going to study when you are going to study about the engineering subject. Okay. So since I used to teach the engineering students also, so that's why here now NCERT is going to discuss only about this Cartesian coordinates, and here it is discussion only two dimension. The cylindrical coordinates and spherical coordinates are the discussion about the three dimension. Okay. And Cartesian coordinates will have discussion in two dimension as well as in three dimension. So in two dimension means only two coordinates we are going to consider here. Only two variables we are going to consider. So those are x and y. These two variables we are going to consider. So from the school days, you are learning that this horizontal line is called as, okay, what is this horizontal line? Is called as the epsica, and that we represent with the help of x. And the vertical line that is going to cross this horizontal line is called as the ordinates and represented by the y in case of two dimension. So when we will talk about three dimension in the higher class, so that another component z is going to come. So finally here in the graph, you'll see that we have here x-axis, then we have another is y-axis. Okay, so this one is here x and this is the y-axis here. So where it is going to intersect, both axis is going to intersect, that point is called as the origin, and the coordinates of the origin is 0, 0. On the x-axis, okay, on the x-axis, everywhere what will have y equal to 0. Whereas on the y-axis, everywhere we have x equal to 0. So any point, like you see that one point B is written here on the x-axis. So that distance is here 4.5 on x-axis, but y is what here? 0. So the location of any point in two-dimensional Cartesian coordinates is represented by these two variables, like we have x1 and y1. So x1 is called as the abscissa, y1 is called as the ordinates. So first we are writing the reference with respect to x-axis. So actually what we are writing this first one, no, that is the distance of the point from the y-axis. And what we are writing the second one, that is the distance of the point from the x-axis. Okay. Some more example we'll take, then you'll able to understand. Suppose, for example, here we'll take one point. We can give the name of the point. Suppose we'll take the M. So here you see that the distance of M from the y-axis is what here? That is the here 5. This is the 5. So first what you are writing? 5. So it's represent the value on the x-axis, but it is the distance from the y-axis. Okay, so that it is the, here you see again that now this is the distance of the point from the x-axis, that is the 3, and that's represent the y ordinates. So ordinates is the distance from the x-axis, abscissa is the distance from the y-axis. Okay, so this distance is what here? 5. That distance is from y-axis. And this entire 2D Cartesian coordinates is divided into 4 sections you are seeing here. So this first one, this first section here right side is called as the quadrant 1. And second section here, it is called as the quadrant 2. And third one is here called as the quadrant 3. Okay. And this one is the last one is the quadrant 4. So finally, how many division we have? 4 division. Okay. Any doubt so far? So total we have 4 division here. So now if what you see that in this coordinate 1, x is also positive. Okay. And y is also positive. Both are positive. Whereas in coordinate 2, x is negative, y is positive. Similarly, in the coordinate 3, both are negative. X is negative, y is also negative. And in case of quadrant 4, x is positive, y is negative. So these are important points you should keep in the mind here. Okay. So how many quadrants we have? We have total 4 quadrants are here. Okay. How many? 4 quadrants. So quadrants are 1, 2. In the first quadrant, both are positive. X and Y both are positive. Second quadrants, what are things are positive? X is negative, Y is positive. Third quadrant, what's happening? Both are negative. And fourth quadrant, X is positive, Y is negative. So this odd number of the quadrants, here like first and third. So in the first, both are positive. In third, both are negative. In the second, positive negative combinations are there. So that you can see here. So what you have to keep in mind, on x-axis, y is 0. On y-axis, x is 0. So like here, if you have any point here, at any point that we are going to consider on the y-axis, that is here, this point. So coordinate of this point will be what here? First, we are writing the x value, so that is the 0. And next y value, what is here? 5. Okay. So on y-axis, x abscissa is 0. On x-axis, y is 0. And to represent the location of any point here, we require coordinates. One is the abscissa, another is the ordinates. And finally, that abscissa represent the distance from the y-axis and ordinates represent the distance from the x-axis, just opposite of each other, that you can understand here. So this is the basic things about Cartesian coordinates in the 2 dimension. Okay, in 3 dimension it will have another variable, that will be the Z here. So now we'll see the exercise set 1.1 from the NCERT. So here maximum thing is taken from the NCERT Venn diagram also. Okay, all credit goes to NCERT. Just I used to explain that how you can understand this one easily. And all series is going to come for the free. Okay, there's no any charges, but someone required a special attention. So I tried to contact you through the another method. Okay, but that also will be free on the weekend. So next we have exercise set 1.1. Okay, so this is the new book. That book, you know that it is recently has changed. Okay. So now in this first question is what they're asking. In the given figure shows that Rian's room with points O, A, B, C marking it corners. So here if you see that this O, A, here point A, this is point A, this is point B, this is point C is going to mark the corners. X and Y axes are marked in the figure. So this horizontal is the X1 and vertical is the Y. So okay here, and where it is going to intersect, that is going to be the marked as the origin. So here this point O is here origin. Okay. So that diagram you have to see properly so that you can understand easily. Okay. Now the point O is origin. So origin means where intersection takes place. Okay. Both are going to intersect here. That is called as the origin. Answer on the basis of this, we have to answer the questions. So in this, you'll see that horizontal axis, some points are written here like W1, W2, D1 and R1. Again, here in the vertical along y-axis. So it is here x-axis. Here we have y-axis. And in different location, it has wardrobe and bed. Okay. So now they're asking if D1, R1, D1, R1. Here you'll see that this is D1, this is the R1. Represent the door of the Rian's room. So this is the entrance. Okay. How far is the door from the left wall? So left wall is what? That is the y-axis of the room. How far is the door from the x-axis? Got the point? These two things we need to answer. How far from the, okay, how far it is, that we need to write. So now first we'll go for the solution here. So this door, it is how far from the left wall. So from the left wall, if you see the origin here, this is +1, +2, +3, +4. So what is the D1? D1 is what here? 8. So here 1 unit is, suppose it is taken as 1 centimeter is taken as the 1 feet. So a scale is important. If 1 centimeter is taken as the 1 feet, so finally the point D1 is how much away from the what we'll say y-axis. That point is what here you see it is the 8. So with different color I can draw. So this is the distance here. This distance you can see. Okay, this is the distance of point D1 from the y-axis, which is the left wall. Okay, so that distance is how much? 8. On the map, it is the 8 unit. So that 8 units or 1 centimeter, or that will become here 8 centimeters. So it is going to be here 8 unit. So 8 unit will be equal to 8 feet. Okay. So that is the distance of, that is the door from the left wall, that is the y-axis. So we can write in the word distance of wall, distance of what we are finding, dude, from left wall equal to how much? 8 feet. So here we have to write about the scale. The scale what we have written, that is taken as the 8. 1 unit equal to how much? 1 unit equal to, that is 1 centimeter equal to 1 feet. On the map it is 1 centimeter, that represent here 1 feet. Now what they're asking, how far is dude from the x-axis? So how far it is from the x-axis? So it is 0, am I right? It is going to lie on the x-axis only. Okay. So it is this dude is where? This dude is where? On the x-axis only. So the distance of dude from x-axis is what? 0. Okay. Since lies on the x-axis only. So x coordinate, what is we are getting? That is the distance from the y-axis, and what y coordinate we are getting. Okay, so that is finally here, that is distance from the x-axis. So on x-axis y coordinate is always 0. This point lies where? This dude lies where? On the x-axis. So that's why value is 0. So this is the solution for the first question. The second question is what? What are the coordinates of D1? So this D1 coordinates we need to find. So D1 is located here, that is at +8. So what will be the coordinate here? Just you see. Any doubt will be there, you can write in the comment box, and you can pause the video and you can check your answer also. That you can write in the comment. So this is the do restart here, that is the D1 point. So on x-axis it is the 8. On y-axis it is what? 0. Since it is going to lie on the x-axis only. So finally, coordinates of D1 is how much? D1 is 8, 0. Like this we have to write. So here on x-axis y is 0. Okay. And finally D1 is located at +8 on the x-axis. Next question is here again what they're asking. If R1 is the point, R1 is the point 11.50, this R1 coordinate is given here. How wide is the door? Okay, what is the wide? So D coordinate just now we got, that is the 8, 0. Okay. Do you think that this is comfortable width of the room, width for the room door? Whether door width is comfortable, that person can enter. If a person in a wheelchair wants to enter the room, will he or she be able to do so easily? So first of all, so here in this, you'll see coordinates are important. Okay. And on the basis of coordinate, you are going to find the distance here. Okay. So that solution of this, what is the coordinate of D1? D1 coordinate is 8, 0, and R1 coordinate is what? 11.5, 0. So this point is lying on the x-axis only. Okay, both are. So y is 0. So directly what is the difference here between x, that is epsilon, that is only width of the door. So finally, width of door is what here? R1 minus D1. So R1 coordinate is here. Later you'll see in the higher way that in the next exercise, how to find the distance also with the help of both coordinates. So simply here we'll have 11.5 minus 8. Okay. So this is how much? 3.5. So here scale we are taking that 1 unit or 1 centimeter equal to 1 feet. So on the basis of that, this one we can write 3.5 feet. So 3.5 feet is sufficient for one wheelchair. Okay, easily that wheelchair can pass. So this you will have idea about feet. Okay, so this will have 12 inches, and 1 inch equal to 2.54 centimeter. Okay, and 1 feet equal to 12 inch. So on the basis of that, you can see that you are much aware with centimeter, right? So finally, 3.5 feet is the, so here we can write, okay. If person is on wheelchair wants to enter, will he see able to do easily? So yes, okay, he or she will able to enter easily. Since this 3.5 wider is sufficient. Next is the fourth one. So now B1 coordinate is given. So this B1 is here, for that coordinate is given. So B1 coordinate is what here? If you see, it is 1.5 on the y-axis and here x-axis. So this is x value will be 0 on the y-axis. So that's why x value is 0. Y value is what? 1.5. Similarly, B2 is also where? On the y-axis. So what will be the x value? 0. Okay. So that x value is 0 and y is what here? 4. This is already given here also. Represent the ends of the bathroom door. Okay. So here bathroom doors are going to end. Both ends of the bathroom door. Is the bathroom door narrower or wider than the room door? So room door width already we found the 3.5. Okay. So now here we'll find the width of the bathroom door. So this one is easy since point is on the y-axis. Earlier was also on the y-axis, x-axis. Okay. So that was also easy. So now bathrooms door width is what? If you see on the distance, that is the B1, B2. From B1 to B2, okay? From here to here, that is the distance. So this one will find B2 minus B1. So B2 coordinate is what here? 0, 4. And B1 coordinate is what? 0, 1.5. So here x is 0, while y we have. So this is 4 minus 1.5. This is how much? 2.5. So similarly, 1 unit is 1 feet. So this is the 2.5 feet. Okay. So what they're asking here? Now question is that is bathroom door narrower or wider? So what is this condition here? Okay. So bathroom door width you got how much? 2.5 and main entrance door width of the door, that is the main door. Okay. So that is how much? 3.5 feet. So finally, bathroom door is what? Narrower. Okay, so here can write bathroom door is what? Narrower. So first we need to understand the question. After that, here only we have to play with the coordinates. Okay. So this is the one question of the exercise set 1.1. So next again, if you have here, next question is about exercise set 1.2 here. So any doubt is there? You can write in the comment box. And still, if you didn't subscribe our channel, subscribe it, share with your friends so that you can get all things freely here, and regular notification you will have. So now here we have to what they're telling this. So basic things are here first. Question is, on a graph sheet, mark the x-axis and y-axis and the origin. Okay. So now again we have some points. Those points, mark points from -7 to 0 to 13 to 0 on the x-axis. Okay. And from this to 0 to -15, this on the y-axis. Use the scale 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. Using this figure, we have to answer the questions. So that questions are below. First, we'll do this task, what they're telling us to do. Okay. So here, if you see that maybe sometimes this line will not be the straight one. Okay. So now here value, if you see that we have negative -7 and positive is 13. So, and in the y-axis also we have large values. Okay. So now here we'll try to take the center one. So this one we are going to consider as the x-axis. Okay, this is what our x-axis. So now y-axis again. So we can take a point like this. This one we are taking as the y-axis. So you can draw with the help of a scale. Here also I can draw, but it will take time. So now this is the y-axis. So where is the origin? Where both are intersecting, that is called as the origin. Okay. So this origin. Now on the x-axis, we'll take the point. So this is the, here this is the +1. This is the +2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. This is the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have here value up to 13. Okay, we can mark extra. And left side, -1, -2. Okay, since here x is negative, left side. -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. If you're seeing in the mobile, you can see in the landscape view. So it will be easy for you. So now for the y-axis, again here we'll have, this is the +1, this is +2, 3, so all are positive here, 4, 5, 6, okay. So here 7 and it will go up to 12. So somewhere I'm making the folding of this, and this point I'm taking as the 12, okay. Similarly here on the y-axis, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, so on. Okay. And I'm making the folding here. At last, this one taking as the -15. Now what they're asking? On mark the points this -7 to 0. So this is the -7 to 0. Okay. And so here what they're telling, these points we need to mark. So this is the one point that coordinates is -7, 0. Means these points are where? On the x-axis. Since x-axis, what is happening? Y are 0. So this is the point for that coordinate is -7, 0. Next we have 13. So this is the 13 on the x-axis, and y-axis value is what here? 0. So these 2 points we can give some name. If you want, we can give some name. Suppose this is the point A, this is the point B. Similarly, again, what they're asking? Another point. Okay, so here what we have? X is 0. So these points are where? On the y-axis. So this point is here. Next point, 0, comma, minus 15. On y-axis, x value is 0. So this point is suppose C. Next point is here, 0, comma, 12. This point we can give the name as the D. So like this, we are able to mark. Now these points are where? On the x-axis and y-axis only. Now in this diagram, if you see that with the help of this only, we are going to answer the remaining question. So here, x-axis, okay, horizontal line. Here y-axis, vertical line. And here origins are here, okay. It is not on the upside or downside. It is here. So finally, we have seen only this point, how we are able to plot the graph here for the given coordinates. These are the called as the coordinates. Combination of x and y is called as the coordinates, okay. And remaining this exercise, remaining things we are going to see in the separate lecture. For that separate lecture will be available, okay. So any doubt is there, you write in the comment box, okay. Share with your friends also. And if your language is any barrier, you can tell me. I'll teach in the Hindi or some other local language. Thank you. Thank you very much.